It's never too late to become what you might be. Hi, good morning. My name's Avni Sujit Thipse. I'm from 9th grade and I study in Seva Southern English Medium School. Today's topic is a character breaker. Let's say breaking the ice. Today, as representative of the Shy Teens Club, I love to share 5 simple steps that help me become more confident. Coming from once used to be a shy teen, or maybe still is. But first, hear me out. Anything you want, you can achieve. But your mind should be ready to achieve it. You can't just say, yeah, I'm going to be confident, but then go sit in the corner of your room thinking of why you didn't. Now, that in mind, let's keep our ears open for the next 5 steps. First, every confident person you admire wasn't always this way. They started where you are right now, unsure, doubting, questioning. But they made one choice, the choice to grow. The first step to confidence begins in the mind. The words you tell yourself matter. When you replace I can't with I'm learning, you unlock a new version of yourself. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a friend, with encouragement, not judgment. And here's the truth. The way you talk to yourself becomes the way you see yourself. If you keep telling yourself you can't, you won't. If you keep repeating you're not good enough, you'll actually start to believe it. But imagine what would happen if you change that voice. Imagine instead of saying I can't, you spurred I can try. Instead of I always fail, you said I'm learning. Positive self-talk isn't pretending everything is perfect. It's choosing to speak with kindness even when life gets tough. It's choosing to support yourself instead of tearing yourself down. It's understanding that the courage does not come from the world. It comes from within you. And every time you uplift yourself even a little, you build confidence. Every time you replace doubt with belief, you grow stronger. Second, confidence grows every time you do something uncomfortable. It grows when you raise your hand in class, speak up, or even try after failing. Every act of courage is a small seed, and those seeds turn into strength. You know that place where everything feels safe, where you don't have to try too hard, where nothing challenges you, where life's easy? Yeah, that place, it sounds nice, right? But there's one problem. Nothing grows there. Think about it. The first time you had to speak in class, your heart raced. The first time you tried a new sport, you felt awkward. The first time you walked into a new environment, you felt small. But after a few tries, didn't it get better? Didn't you feel proud? That's what stepping out of your comfort zone does. It scares you at first, yeah, but it strengthens you later. We all avoid things because we're afraid of failing or being judged. But here's the truth. Staying comfortable is actually way more dangerous because you stop your potential just because you've created this safe boundary for yourself. Life's crazy, but you're the captain of your ship, so you decide where you want to sail, even if there are challenges in between. Third, the third step to confidence is to act confident, stand tall, and become that version of yourself that you never thought you might become. We've all had those moments. Walking into a room full of new people, standing in front of the class to speak, trying something new for the first time. Inside, your heart's racing, but outside, you try and look calm. And guess what? That's not fake, that's bravery. People think confidence means never being scared, but the truth is the opposite. Confidence is what you show despite being scared. And acting confident is not lying. It's the version of yourself that you choose to become. When you stand tall, people see strength. When you speak clearly, people listen. When you look someone in the eye, you tell the world you believe in yourself, even when you're still learning to. And something magical happens when you act confident. Your mind starts to follow your body. That shaky voice becomes steady. That nervous smile becomes real. And that fear becomes excitement. You do not need confidence to start. You just have to start, and that confidence will catch up. Fourth, confidence comes from competence. The more you practice, the better is the performance. It's not just hard work, but the foundation of self-belief. We all want to feel confident. Walk into a room and feel sure of ourselves. Try without doubting and believe in our abilities. But confidence, it doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It comes from something much, much deeper. Competence. Competence is simple. It means knowing what you're doing. It's a skill you build after hours of training, trying, failing, and trying again. You remember the first time you tried to ride a bicycle? You were scared, stiff, unsure. But after a few tries, after a few wobbles, maybe a fall or two later, you suddenly felt steady. Did confidence come first? No. Competence did. It works the same everywhere. In school, in public speaking, in sports, in anything. The more you practice, the more you understand. The more you understand, the more capable you feel. And that capability turns into confidence. But here's the second part. Confidence helps competence grow? Huh? Well, the more you understand, the more you try. The more you try, the better or faster you improve. It becomes a cycle. Competence creates confidence, and confidence fuels competence. And one day, you look back and realize you're not the same person you used to be. You're stronger, sharper, capable, and yes, more confident. Fifth and the final step to attaining confidence is to stop comparing yourselves to others. Your journey is yours and yours alone. We compare ourselves without even realizing it. Their looks, their marks, their popularity, their achievement, their body. And slowly, without meaning to, we start making ourselves believe we're not good enough. But here's the thing no one tells you. Comparison is the thief of confidence. It doesn't motivate you, it drains you. It doesn't make you better, it makes you doubt everything you already are. And the thing with comparing ourselves to others is simple. We compare our behind the scenes with their highlight reels, their confidence but not their insecurities, their victories but not their struggles, their strength but not the nights they cried or the failures they hid. Everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. So the day you stop comparing yourselves to others and focus on yourself, something crazy happens. You begin to grow. And the day you focus on your own pace, your own path, on your own progress, you discover confidence. Confidence isn't built by being better than someone else. It's built by being better than who you were yesterday. Because there's something in you, a skill, a strength, or a spark that no one else has. So today, I want you to remember this. You were never meant to be a copy of someone else. You were meant to be the best version of yourself. So stop comparing, start becoming, and let that confidence rise from who you are and not from who you're trying to be. Thank you, and it's been an honor sharing this with you.